I'm getting the first question.
Yeah, well on.
Who is Solo YS? You guys, you can answer this too. Who is 1K? And how did you guys get the name? Because I have a funny story on how I got my name. So I don't know, like, if niggas get their name, just you guys just put yourself on and just put your name. You give yourself.
You
want
to explain first? You got like a yours is
you
real,
have a man
real.
from like back in the day that started calling you Solo, started calling you 1K.
Nah.
Yeah.
Like, did you get your first 1K and then man's like, okay, yo, 1K?
I'm gonna let him answer first, though.
Fuck, mine was just like, fuck, when I started rapping, I didn't even have a name, so I was just, I used to hoop, and man used to call me Jebby from Ball Times. So, yo, I started rapping, and the first couple of tracks I dropped on SoundCloud, you could probably still go find those. Shouldn't even be saying this
You're
right
putting
now.
it out like that, eh?
But, like, I'll go private them tonight, so. But, SoundCloud. It was Jevy, but I changed it to Solo because I was making the music, and then I started getting into it, and I was like, yo, I really thought to myself, I'm like, yo, no matter, I have a unit, I have the YS, the whole brand, the whole label, the whole, it's a team, but I was like, no matter what, at the end of the day, the decision's always on you in life, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it's you have to have yourself before anyone can have you, so you're solo dolo at the end of the day, when you're judged by God at the end of the day, at Judgment Day, who's gonna be standing in front of God with you? Not the dogs, them sliding with you. Not the ones that were, you know what I'm saying, not the shotty them that, the little side things. Not none of that. It's just gonna be you, solo, dolo.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, you know what? I'm just gonna call myself Solo, because it's me at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
But I can't even lie, it clicked. Like Solo YS, like
it all went together still.
You know what's funny? You said Solo Dolo. I remember back in the day when I was probably middle school days. I'm turning 26 this year. I'm a 97 baby.
Yeah.
You feel me? So back in the days when mans were this is when like Facebook was the shit. Like, mans were on Facebook, and this was when mans were on MSN. And I don't remember those games were on MSN.
That was before my day.
Fam. Oh, you didn't experience MSN.
MSN was like just falling off when I started.
Yo, listen, MSN and BBM, if you're 97.
Blackberries.
If you're 97 or like probably 97 and before, 97 to like 93 in that kind of age group, 92, I feel like those are goated areas or goated days.
Those are just falling off.
So those are the days when I'm saying Solo Dolos, because that was my name on like Facebook and things. Solo Dolo. Yeah, I was just Solo Dolo.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But
but that's how I got the Solo name. That's how I put the Solo there. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You
got
you at the end of the day, man.
My name story wasn't even deep like that. Like back in the day, like anybody who watches my music on here, y'all probably used to know me as J Crisp. And it was just like, because I was always keeping it crispy. I always have fresh kicks, you know what I mean? Like, and then everybody always said my teeth were, so we're just like, oh, crisp. And I was like, nah, like I wasn't rocking with that. I was childish, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when it was time to really start taking music serious, we were sitting there the one day and we're like, all right, yo, we got to change the name. Bro, me and this guy sat down for hours trying to figure out what we were going to do. And then my one boy's like, bro, like, I was having a deep conversation with one of the homies. And he's like, bro, yo, like, you keep it 1,000 at all times. And I was just like, shit, like, yo, 1kJayy. I messaged Solo at like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, yo, what are we thinking about 1kJayy? He's like, yeah, that's fire. And then the name just stuck from then. And then.
So is your name Jay? Or does your name have Jay in it?
Yeah. Like,
cool.
Yeah. Like my govy has Jay. Yeah.
I fuck with it. So how did you guys meet? Like when did you guys like playground days?
Nah, I can't even lie, yo. Back in the day, so our other homie, shout out Almighty Izzy. Me and his bro were mad tight. That was my right hand. And I remember when did you drop Way Up? Like 8 years ago? 9 years ago? I like 8 or 9 years ago. My brethren picked me up the one day and he's just like, yo, he's like, my bro and his homie just made this track. And I was like, I was a rapper back then, but I wasn't putting music out. You know what I mean? Like, I was really, music was my thing. Like, I was always the rapper, like freestyling. So then my bro was like, yo, bro, check this track that my bro and his homie Solo made. And I'm listening to the track and I'm like, we going way, that track, yo, when I'm telling you, you hear this track? Fire. Back in the day, I was just like, yo, what? And then, I don't know, I just kind of tapped in with him on a gram and then it just went from there, you know what I mean? To me popping out to video shoots. And
now you guys have like a label, I guess. YS?
Yeah. They reached out to me. They gave me the opportunity to, because I always said, I was like, yo, I told my brethren, I said, yo, one day I'm going to work with the YS guys, you know what I mean? And I got blessed with the opportunity to be a part of the movement.